was that star-spangled banner yet waved for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Oklahoma City, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
You know, right now for the Nuggets, they're in a little bit of disarray on a long losing streak. The coaching staff has its work cut out, trying to get the players to believe they're better than how they've been playing.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Cameron Johnson out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Murray in at the point. And for the Kings, the vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Domantas Sabonis out there with Precious Achiuwa, and it's Westbrook in at the point. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless. Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
Johnson a screen on Westbrook. Murray passes to Valanciunas, shoots over Sabonis, and Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist by Murray.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Back to Westbrook. Sacramento passing it around. DeRozan for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Murray against Westbrook. Murray passes to Johnson. Back to Murray. Sacramento grabs the miss. They beat the Nuggets during the last encounter in Denver.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Achiuwa, pass to DeRozan. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Murray, no good. The Kings have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Levine. For 3, Westbrook. Rebounded by Johnson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hardaway finds Murray. Pass to Watson. Shot clock at 5. Murray's shot is good.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Outside Levine. Now here's DeRozan. Left side Levine. Shakes him. Rebounded by Denver. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Westbrook with the miss. Denver in the lead. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. EA, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. Fourth, the Kings.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Sabonis looking over the floor. DeRozan down low. Johnson on him. They still need this.
Long arms, moves the feet well. Johnson, tough on the defensive side.
And it's DeRozan missing. Denver leading by 4. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Hardaway.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Hardaway, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Here's Levine. Achua for 3. Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nuggets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Valanciunas with a screen on Levine. Down low. Valanciunas, good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Kings trail by 3. Here's Levine. Boy, he just disappeared against Minnesota. They needed him. DeRozan outside. Clock at 6. Sabonis with a screen on Johnson. The 3 from DeRozan. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Levine against Hardaway. Outside Murray. From downtown, buries it from 3. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And sometimes it feels like Murray likes taking tough shots. He takes pleasure in devastating defenses.
Here's Levine for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Murray. 35 points for him last game against Indiana.
Okay, look, when you play aggressively, you can really get to the line. Just ask him.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 6.
Showing off another part of his game. Valanciunas just proving he has a reliable jump shot, too.
DeRozan outside. Sabonis with a screen on Johnson. And Sabonis Just slams it in.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And here's Hardaway. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father. The officials were right on top of that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Now that the regular season is underway, we can really start to see what these teams are made of, RJ.
Yeah, things will change throughout the year, sure. But in a lot of cases, these are how these teams are going to look all year long. It's time to see if it's all clicking.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Murray's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. And Malik Monk subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Levine passes to DeRozan. Achua with a screen on Johnson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Denver leading by 3. Outside Johnson. Valanciunas with a screen on DeRozan. Johnson passes to Valanciunas. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And it's 8 points for Jonas Valanciunas.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it. Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Murray, no good. And Levine has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. No good on the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Watson. And it's rejected. Left side Monk. Achua with a screen. To the inside. Stolen by Valanciunas. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hardaway. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Strawther's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Hardaway. Kings trail by 5. Outside Monk. DeRozan outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got 6.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
Now here's Murray. He has 7. Outside Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis comes in for Achua. And it's Schroeder in for DeRozan.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. You know, RJ, the roster for the Kings shifting since last season's trade deadline, but still plenty of talent.
Yeah, in particular, the Fox for Levine trade has them stocked with wings. And if you looked at the NBA Finals, both teams were loaded.
Here's Schroeder. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. On the wing, Levine. Shoots from the line. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Sac had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Guys, back to you.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And Sacramento has possession after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Now here's Sabonis, coming off a 22-point game against Minnesota. Five on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And another miss by Sacramento.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Johnson. They push it up 4 on 3.
Injecting energy into his team. That is what Malik Monk does.
36 seconds left in the first quarter here. Valanciunas with a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Valanciunas. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Valanciunas has got 14.
He's off to a fantastic start.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter here. Levine with it. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Picked by Sabonis. And it's Levine with the 3. Levine's got his second basket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And so it's Denver leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The Nuggets lead by 6. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk, and it's Ellis in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. The Nuggets shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Sacramento has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Ellis. Here's Sabonis, defended by Holmes. And Sabonis slams it in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And here are the Nuggets. Brown passes to Holmes, to the middle. Here's Strother. He's guarded by Ellis. Strother, no good. Pass to Monk. Back to Ellis. 6 to shoot. Murray passes to Schroeder. 14 feet away. He squares up and sinks it.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 4. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. It's the second game of 3 on the road. And Sacramento making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Tyson, he's checked in for Holmes. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Najee, good. Najee's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Inside, here's Sabonis. Tipped.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Tyson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Keegan Murray.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Denver shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Najee. Hardaway comes in for Strother. And Murray subbed in for Brown. And Sabonis slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Brown against Monk. Hardaway, the pass to Brown. Back to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Murray for 3. The shot that time not on target. Kings trail by 7. Outside Monk. Pass to Westbrook. There's the 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Denver has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Murray. That shot off the mark. Westbrook with the defensive effort. On the wing, Murray. The 3. Murray connects from outside.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
The Nuggets lead by 4. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Tyson. Hardaway on the wing. Drops one in from the wing. Hardaway's got 6. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And here's Ellis. Here's Sabonis. Now here's Murray. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Murray's gotten his second bucket on the night.
If you're Murray, you got to be ready to shoot off any pass. That's Keegan's bread and butter.
Monk against Brown. Murray for 3. Ooh, Murray from way back there.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Levine, he's checked in for the Kings. And Denver with a change here too. Valanciunas is checked in. Here's Westbrook. No points so far. Outside Monk. Pass to Murray. Now Sabonis. Over Valanciunas. Sabonis' shot is off.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Valanciunas with a screen on Westbrook. Murray passes to Watson. Rebound by the Kings. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Valanciunas. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Monk. Kings trail by 5. When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard. Capable of scoring on all three levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special.
Denver has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Watson passes to Brown. Screen by Watson. His first shot attempt. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Levine against Brown. DeRozan outside. It's Denver with a rebound. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hardaway with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And using a mix of strength and agility, Hardaway Jr. beats the contact.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 5. They host the Hawks after this one. Got to conclude their longest homestand of the season. 5 games.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Murray against Westbrook. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. The Kings have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Westbrook against Murray. It's not going to go for him. Westbrook with the defensive effort.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Denver leading by 4. Here's Brown. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now Westbrook. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Murray. Here's the 3. Excellent defense there from Watson.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Westbrook taking his time here. Sabonis finds Westbrook. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Westbrook's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And David Adelman wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for the Kings. Saric checks in for Sabonis, and it's Monk in for Murray. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Denver leading by 5. Outside Murray. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
Sacramento has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Monk. Launches a 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his 4th assist in this one. Denver's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Hardaway with a screen on Westbrook. Outside Johnson. The 3 from Valanciunas. Doesn't go that time. Kings trail by 4. DeRozan outside. Pass to Saric. Now Levine. Defended by Murray. Now DeRozan. Rebounded by Johnson. Denver leading by 4. Monk with a steal. And here's the fast break. Westbrook finds Saric. Chalk up 2 there.
And I like the pass from Westbrook there, wanting to hit the guys right in their spots.
Here's Murray. He's got 13. Minute 35 left in the first half. Valanciunas against Saric. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Now here's Levine, tightly guarded. Back to DeRozan. Levine against Murray. Saric a screen. Here's Levine for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Hardaway with a screen on Levine. Here's Murray. Oh, Murray rising up.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the night. So the Kings making a change here. Sabonis checked in. Free throw good. Saric. 46 seconds left in the first half. Hardaway, the pass to Watson. Now Murray. There's the triple. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Westbrook against Valanciunas. And the shot is good by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Johnson. Sweet little floater. Johnson's got 7.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Denver up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Looking at the Nuggets. Right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what Jonas Valanciunas has done in this game.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. We've got Jonas Valanciunas. Hayden Watson is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Murray. And it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Brian?
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Denver in the lead. Here's Murray. There's that strength. Murray.
So active on offense. Murray doing it himself.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. DeRozan, a screen on Murray. Here's Westbrook, out to Sabonis. All sorts of time, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart him, kind of wake him up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Denver has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Up top, Watson. Pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, DeRozan. Covered by Johnson. Johnson against DeRozan. This one for 3. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Denver, 3rd.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Hardaway with a screen on Westbrook. Johnson on the wing. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, Sabonis is committed to getting his team points. That's part of his role, and he's been aggressive offensively.
Hardaway against LaVine. Pass to Murray. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. From deep, Johnson drains the triple. Johnson's got 10.
Good defense here, but Johnson, good enough to beat it.
The Kings trailing. For over a decade, Jonas Valanciunas has been a physical presence down low, RJ.
And he's shown that he's capable of hitting threes, but he is still at his best on the inside. Rebounding, setting screens, rolling hard, and doing quite a bit of damage in the post.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Denver has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Westbrook against Murray. Here's Watson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 2. Outside Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Achua. Let's go with a 3. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 20 points.
Offensive rebounding comes down to muscle and hustle. And Sabonis got a lot of both.
Now Valanciunas. Pass to Johnson. And here's Watson. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. DeRozan against Valanciunas. Now Sabonis. Outside Achua. And here is DeRozan. Valanciunas covering. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, just a clever play by DeRozan. Using the pick and roll to make space for someone else.
And here's Johnson. 10 points for him. Valanciunas with a screen on DeRozan. Johnson with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Hardaway from outside. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Levine passes to Achua. Now here's Sabonis. Defended by Hardaway. Oh, Domantas Sabonis again. Now it's a 4-point Sacramento lead.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Murray. Right side Johnson. The 3. And again, it's Denver missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Westbrook outside. Achua with a screen. Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Denver.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The Kings lead by 4. Outside Levine. Tries to break his ice. For 3, Westbrook. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Malik Monk's checked in for the Kings. And Denver with a change here too. Brown's checked in for Murray. Nuggets trail by 7. Johnson with it. He's got 10. Valanciunas with a screen on DeRozan. Johnson passes to Valanciunas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Valanciunas has got 18 points in the game.
That pass delivered to where Valanciunas could get into his shooting rhythm right off the catch. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now here's Johnson. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Brown passes to Valanciunas. Jacks up a three. The shot by Brown, no good. The Kings lead by 7. DeRozan down low. Give him 8. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
Hardaway, the pass to Valanciunas, to the paint. Here's Brown. Nails the baby hook. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now here's Monk. He's got 5. And here's Sabonis outside. Brown grabs the board. Pass to Valanciunas. Left side Watson. And he banks in the layup. Watson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
And so it's Monk who brings up the ball for the Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Levine. Here's DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's Johnson. 10 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, I think it's safe to say Cam Johnson has really hit his stride lately.
Absolutely, B.A. He's seizing the opportunities he's been given, taking and making more shots, dropping more dimes. He's reaching another level of his game.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
And Johnson drops them both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
DeRozan against Johnson. Sabonis with a screen on Johnson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Dangerous all over the floor. Sabonis demands the defense's full attention.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
And he knocks down the first one.
The unique skill set Sabonis possesses is really outstanding. This man is a versatile scorer, a talented rebounder, and is an exceptional passer also.
And Sabonis drops them both. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Domantas Sabonis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keep things simple.
Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Domantas Sabonis on top.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
Nuggets trail by 8. Hardaway, the pass to Watson. Here's Valanciunas. He's guarded by Sabonis. Valanciunas with a screen on Monk. For 3, Hardaway. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Monk.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
The Nuggets shooting a disappointing 38%. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Brown. Takes a three. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Levine. Sacramento passing it around. Back to Achua. And stolen by Brown. Shoots over Levine. The shot by Brown, no good. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Hardaway. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. Schroeder comes in for Zach LaVine. And then for Denver, Najee. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
The previous play is under review.
For Hardaway.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Ellis is checked in for DeRozan. Holmes, he's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Brown. The Kings lead by 10. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Schroeder. Here's Murray. Takes the contact, and Murray still drops it in.
You're roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Now here's Holmes. Inside. Monk with a steal. It's tipped. Releases. And that one's good. Strother. Here's Ellis. No made baskets yet. 1:05 left to play in the third. Brown against Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Sabonis, right side. Pass to Murray. Pulls it. Rebound by the Nuggets. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Fires the three. Strother, no good. The Kings shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Now Schroeder. Back to Ellis. Pass to Murray. To the inside. It's Monk on the wing. Again, the miss by the Kings. Outside Brown. Here's Strother. Outside Brown. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for Sacramento. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Keegan Murray is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Westbrook. Monk for 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 8 now on the night. Nuggets trail by 13. Outside Murray. Outside Brown. Pass to Brown. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Step back and fire. It's rebounded by Najee.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Brown passes to Brown. Here's Strawther, pounded by Westbrook. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Wide open. It's good.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think, he just shoots.
Nuggets trail by 12. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Keegan Murray.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Westbrook against Murray. From the low block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Nuggets trail by 11. On the take. That cuts the lead to single digits.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
For Sacramento, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. To the middle. And stolen by Murray. And Denver pushing it up now. Brown's shot is good.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. LaVine passes to Murray. Murray against Westbrook. Westbrook drawing the double. Shot clock at 5. Sacramento again missing. Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Brown. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Monk. They kick it out to Murray. And miss after miss right now. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
LaVine against Brown. LaVine surveys the D. Oh, look at LaVine getting it done in the paint.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Najee sets a screen. Murray against Westbrook. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Brown passes to Murray. And it's off from 3-point range.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And that sends Malik Monk to the free throw line. That one on Brown. Richard, throughout his NBA career, Malik Monk has been known for his instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, but he's now shown he can also play in that lead role and distribute. Impressive to see a combo guard who can thrive in either role.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And Denver will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Najee. Watson comes in for Strother. Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brown. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Even in college, you can see that Monk had the ability to take over a game with his scoring, and we've seen those skills translate into the pro game.
Now, here's Hardaway. Here's Johnson. Off the left rim and out.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
The 3 from DeRozan. And another miss by Sacramento. Nuggets trail by 8. Johnson passes to Murray. Top bucket from Murray.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Sacramento. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. DeRozan for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And the Kings lead by 9.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
There's the screen by Johnson. And Murray launches it from deep. Here's Valanciunas. Fires from deep. And the 3-pointer goes.
Showing great poise. Passes up his own shot for something better.
The Kings lead by 6. Outside Monk. Johnson against DeRozan. DeMar, strong move inside. Denver's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Here's Murray. And another basket for Denver.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Outside Monk. Sacramento passing it around. And it's DeRozan missing. Nuggets trail by 6. Watson passes to Murray. Back to Watson. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Monk. For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter. Another shot. Another one falls for Sacramento.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And here are the Nuggets now. Now Murray. Hardaway on the wing. Fires for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis is Sacramento leading by 8. Westbrook outside. Outside Monk. Back to Sabonis. Kicks it to DeRozan. From deep. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Murray passes to Hardaway. The 3 is up. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The Kings have gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. Pass to DeRozan. Now Sabonis. Valanciunas covering. Sabonis' shot is off. Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Murray. The kick out to Johnson. Launches it. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. DeRozan passes to Westbrook. Outside Achua. Clock at 4. And stolen by Hardaway. And Denver pushing it up now. Monk with a steal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
With his skill and athleticism, Monk is a very valuable piece in your rotation.
And Sacramento making a change here. Levine's checked in. Sacramento leading by 6. Sabonis right side. Nice D from Valanciunas. Denver's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Murray against Monk. Murray inside. Count it!
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And here's Levine. And Doug Christie has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for the Kings. On the wing, Levine, defended by Hardaway. Sabonis, and he slams it down.
Ooh, he is in the zone offensively. Sabonis is making good selections and playing with great intensity right now.
Nuggets trail by 6. Murray with it. Here's Johnson. Jacks up a 3. No good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Now Sabonis. Banks it home. Big shot.
You see how confident Sabonis is down there. He's got an array of moves and outstanding footwork to go with it.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. Outside Hardaway. Yes, sir! The Kings lead by 6. Westbrook outside. Now DeRozan. Outside Westbrook. Achua with a screen on Murray. Cleared away by Valanciunas. Denver's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Oh, it's off! And the Kings shooting just around 45% on the 4th. Sabonis. Oh, it doesn't go! Nuggets trail by 6. Johnson. Oh, off target from downtown. Ooh, it's stolen away.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Oh, money! Well, the Kings shooting at 49% so far in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Sabonis with a screen on Johnson. DeRozan. Johnson with the rebound. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Oh, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside, beyond the arc. Cash from downtown.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Shooter 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Denver. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. Now a timeout called by Denver. 12 seconds left in the game. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Fires! It's good from beyond the arc.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Shooting 2. We got this. We got this. Get the sport, fellas. Get the sport. Bring back my people.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up missing both free throws. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Russell, this was a high-level back-and-forth basketball game. What's the mentality that got you the win?
We'll go get it. We're going to compete at a high level. You live for games like this as a competitor. Come out and compete, and I look forward to it every single time.
And we live to watch games like this. Thanks, Russell.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Domantas Sabonis.